Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today I have some May and June favorites to share with you. I didn't do a favorites video back in May because honestly I just didn't have a whole lot of stuff to share with you. But now that it's been 2 months since I've made one, I have gathered a little box of stuff that I've been loving and wanted to share with you. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I've been loving is this Dr. Jart Dermaclear Micro Water. I got this little sample in a Birchbox and it's really nice. It's just like the simple micellar water or any kind of micellar water, I guess. That's how I've been using it anyways. I think a full size of this runs about 30 bucks. Would I pay that over the simple micellar water, which is like $6 at the drugstore? No, probably not. But I have really enjoyed using this. It's really nice. The scent is nice and clean. Yeah, hardly any scent at all. And I think this does work a little bit better than the simple stuff, but again, would I pay the huge price tag over that one? No, probably not. Next thing I've been loving is this Coats Face SPF 40 sunscreen. I got this little sample in an Ipsy bag and this is like total holy grail status for me right now. I recently went to my dermatologist and started on Retin-A Micro for acne and fine lines and wrinkles. So with the Retin-A, your skin gets really sensitive to the sun. So especially since it's summer and we've been spending a lot more time outside, sunscreen is a must for me, and this one is just so nice. It goes on a little dark, as you can see here. It looks like it's going to be way too dark for my skin, but it blends in so well. I love the feeling and the texture of this. It's very mattifying and it kind of almost goes to a powder after you've put it on. Recently ordered a full size of this as well, and I should be getting it in the next day or two because this stuff is almost out because I just love it. It is such a perfect sunscreen. Next thing I've been loving is from Algenist. It is their Firming and Lifting Cream. I got a crazy amazing deal on this on HauteLook a while back. I got 2 of these. I think these are 0.5 ounce jars. Yes. I got 2 of them for $10 total, which was crazy because usually a 2 ounce jar of this runs for like $90, $95. So yeah, I just love it. It's really really It's just a white cream. You probably won't be able to see it very well. But it's really moisturizing, and I think it's a little bit firming, so I don't know, I really like this. I'm really happy that I decided to pick that up. My next favorite is the e.l.f. Hydrating Eye Primer. Oh, this stuff is so good. You just put it under your eyes before you put on any makeup, and it's got a little bit of a pink tint to it, nothing crazy. And when you blend it out, it really kind of just goes clear. But I think the pink is meant to, you know, cancel out any blue that you have under your eyes. And it makes everything apply so smoothly under your eyes. It really just kind of feels like a really thick lotion that's not greasy at all. I don't know, it's just something that I've really been loving. And it's only $3. Not sure if they sell that at Target or Walmart or if it's only on the e.l.f. website, but if you're making an order there, definitely put that in your cart because it's really nice. This item I talked about in my Project Pan video. If you watched that, it was the last one that I posted. But this is the Almay Smart Shade CC Cream, and I have it in the color Light, which is the lightest shade that they make. I looked on their website, and they only make 3 shades. They make a light medium, and a medium or a deep. I don't remember exactly, but there's only 3 shades, unfortunately, which totally sucks. But this stuff is amazing. I use it just as like a foundation during the week when I just want to slap it on really quick. If, like I said in that video, if I'm going to take my son to preschool or swim lessons or whatever it is, it's just really easy. I love using this with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, the orange one. It just glides on with that brush so well, so evenly. It's really good coverage, and like I said, it's just so easy to work with. I love it. I mentioned this item in one of the last hauls that I did. This is the Maybelline Master Kajal eyeliner, and this is in the color Onyx Rush, which is just the black. And I got it mainly because of the 100th anniversary packaging, which is just adorable. But this stuff is amazing, you guys. I love it. However, I mentioned this in that video as well, that it has like this whole part right here, from here up, is product. That's not a container, so it's getting really thick, and I've already started to notice that my lines when I'm using it, I usually just put it on the top. of my eyes, it's getting thicker, and I've tried to like make it smaller up there, but it's really difficult because they say you have to use it like this instead of like this. It's kind of the trick, I think, but that's so difficult. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be really liking this. If you have any other Kajal type eyeliners that you really like, I think L'Oreal maybe makes one. I might check that out because this is really nice, but the packaging on it is a little weird. And I think that L'Oreal one might be just kind of like a stick, like a twist up stick, like a normal eyeshadow or eyeliner would be. And then the last two makeup items that I have kind of go hand in hand. It is the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara, which I talked about on my channel before. I did a whole review, first impression on it, and this is a really nice mascara. I'm using it on the top and bottom lashes today. I don't love it on the bottom lashes. They're kind of a little clumpy, and I have that problem whenever I put mascara on the bottom anyways. They just get really clumpy, so I don't do it all the time, but on the top, oh, it's beautiful. However, it is very hard to wash off. So I use this with my Estee Lauder Little Black Primer. So I just put a little bit of that on my lashes before this one, and that seems to really help it when I'm trying to take it off at the end of the day. And this really, I don't think, affects how this one works. So together, these make a very good team. So that is everything as far as makeup, skincare that I've been loving. I do want to talk about a couple other things. My favorite moment of the month was probably when me and my husband went to go see Jurassic World last weekend. You guys, I had not literally been to a movie theater since I was pregnant 4 years ago. So this was a huge moment for me, a huge event for me, because I haven't gone to see a movie. You know, we definitely could have gone, but there just really like has not been a movie that I had to see in the theaters until Jurassic World. I loved the first one when it came out, when I think I was like in second grade when the first one came out 22 years ago or whatever it was, and it was absolutely amazing. And in fact, that one was on TV a couple weeks ago, and we watched it, and like the graphics hold up 22 years later. Like I was still in awe about all the graphics in that movie. I liked it. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got to see it on the big screen, but it definitely doesn't hold a candle to the first one, in my opinion, although I love Chris Pratt, so it was a lot of fun. And then, so I didn't take any pictures while we were at the movie theater because there really isn't anything to take pictures of there, but I'll insert a couple of pictures of just some other fun things that we've done through the last couple of months, just because that's what I did in my last one, and it was kind of fun just to have those pictures on a video. So. Also wanted to talk about a couple of TV shows. Back in May, I loved Jane the Virgin, or the finale. I started watching that show from the very beginning because the premise and the commercials that I was seeing for this show just made it seem so ridiculous. And it is, but it's a fantastic show. It's so amazing. If you haven't checked it out, it's about a girl who promises to her grandmother that she's going to remain a virgin until she gets married, and then she goes for her annual pap smear exam, whatever, and she accidentally gets artificially inseminated, and then hijinks ensue, and it's honestly just such a fantastic show. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest that. And then also in May, I watched Empire, which I had not seen at all, and all of it is on Hulu Plus, so that's how I went through that. Unfortunately, Jane the Virgin is not on anywhere yet, or a few episodes are on Hulu, but hopefully soon they will the whole season will be on Hulu or Netflix or something. But back to Empire. I loved it. It was so good. It was, I think, a lot like Dynasty, I think is what they likened it to, and kind of what they based the show off of, like the show from like the 80s or whatever. Which I don't know anything about that show. I've never seen it, but it was a really fun show to watch. So I really liked that. And then here in June, I loved Orange is the New Black. I was a very early adopter of that show. I think I watched the first season like 2 weeks after it first launched on YouTube or on Netflix, before, you know, all the hype started about it. Fantastic. The third season, maybe, hopefully you've seen it. If not, and you want to see it, fast forward a little bit. I don't think I'm going to give too many spoilers away, but just in case. As a whole, I don't think I loved the third season, but I think I really liked some of the individual storylines of the third season. Like the Dayanara storyline was great. I really loved Boo this season. Big Boo, right? I thought she was just fantastic, and her friendship with Pennsatucky. Oh my gosh, some of those scenes, like in the very first episode where they're talking about Pensatucky's abortions. Oh my gosh, like I just absolutely loved that scene with her, Boo especially. I don't know, but just as a whole, I feel like in the second season, V was kind of the glue of the whole season, and she kind of like glued all the characters together in a way, because you know, everyone knew of her and everyone was like either really for her or really against her, but there really was no kind of character like that this season, I felt. But I do think that they set up a lot to happen in the fourth season, so hopefully there will be some more action and drama and a little bit more glue to the season next year. But in general, I did like it, but more for the individual storylines than as a whole. Then I also watched Secrets and Lies, which is the Ryan Phillippe show. I think it was on ABC. That was really, really interesting. It's 10 episodes. It's a one-off thing. They're coming back, but it's going to be a totally different storyline, so you don't like have to watch this one to watch the next one. But I really, really liked it. It totally caught me off guard, like at the end. I don't want to give anything away, but it was really, really intense and really fascinating. So that's all on Hulu Plus as well. So if you're looking for something to watch over the summer, it doesn't take very long since it's only 10 episodes. I highly suggest you give that a try. So anyways, that is all my favorites for the months of May and June. Let me know if you've been loving anything. Did you like anything that I mentioned? Did you hate anything that I mentioned? Let me know. I want to hear about it. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. You can also connect with me on Instagram. I will leave a link down below. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.